Evening everyone. Good evening. Just watching the women's race. I get myself into Discord where we have race radio. For those of you that don't know, race radio is imperative in races like this. It's kicking off in the women's race. I'm not sure how I feel about racing this late though. It is what it is. Evening everybody. Yeah, the time slot changes, so it swaps. It swaps with the women. We basically we swap every other week. So 8 minutes to go for our race. Gotta join Discord actually. How do I forget these things? There we go. Right, give me a second while I set everything up. Wahoo to call. Premier League. Join. Okay, there's too much going on now. Feeling good tonight? Great question. I don't know. I've not done much of a warm up. Can you hear the race chat, by the way? Could you hear them then when they spoke or not? Can you hear that? Can you hear them talking over me? If you can, let me know. I will switch it off. Right. Let's make sure I got everything ready. Hopefully tonight's better for me. Yeah, maybe. We'll see, huh? We'll see. Okay, cool. Wicked. Wicked. Alright, we're all set then, guys. Decent drive back home. Yeah, you should have seen that drive, man. So the video's going up tomorrow evening. It's 17 minutes, the video, so I apologize. It's a little bit longer than usual. But it should be a good video. It's got race footage from the GoPro and everything. Talk about my nutrition and everything, so should be a good one. And it was a 4.5 hour drive home. Am I going to beat Feather and Tom Bell at the Nationals? Probably not. Unless I like somehow manage to get a 5 kilo bike and manage to pull out about 9 watts per kilo for 2.5 minutes, and I don't know, probably not, but you never know. Anything can happen on Nationals Day. You never know. I'm optimistic with all the training I've been doing. I'm prepared. We're just locking it in now. We've done everything we can, so yep. Kelvin, tell me about it. And then for them to get like your times just a little bit wrong, because apparently that's what happened, then just makes it all the more worse. Like, you know, you travel all that way just for somebody to get your time wrong, and then yeah, not ideal. What about the other Tifosi I had? Okay, well, I guess I can. I've spoken to Tifosi about it, and unfortunately, it's not as light as this bike. So I had to say, well, I have to ride this bike because if the other one's not lighter, then I can't be expected to ride a heavier bike again. I'm already riding this bike, which isn't optimal. So, how much does this bike weigh? So when I'm racing on it, it's about 6.8 kilos. And most people are riding on about 5.5, 5.3 kilos. So I know it's a fair handicap. You don't need to tell me. I know. Yeah, I got you. Right, fans going on. I probably need full power fan just from the start, don't we? Yeah, I know, Kelvin. I know. I don't know. Let's not worry about that tonight, innit? Let's not worry about it tonight. Let's just do this. It is what it is. Let's focus on this race, innit? Okay, what's this petite KOM everyone's talking about then? Thank you guys. Thank you for the hype. Yeah. Make sure you head over to the GCN live stream as well. And give them a bit of hashtag Edmod. Yeah, hope I might be able to do a better ride tonight, you never know. Right, stuff it, I'm going full fan. Full power from the Wahoo Headwind. Full power. Drink, towel, heart rate monitor, Kickr, dual record, fan on full power. Windows open. We're all good. Here we go. 2 minutes ago. Thank you, Michael. Be aware that obviously there's more people than usual watching these streams, so if you're going to type something in a chat, I might not see it. So if it's important, tag me so it comes up in orange. And don't spam it, because the mods will kick you. Okay. Yeah, don't drink. Pretty sure I got everything. So we're ready to go. In my warm-up, my heart rate was really low. Like, struggled to get up, so we'll see. We'll see if it actually correlates to how I feel. So we'll see. Thank you, Zach. Long time no see. Hope you're okay. Allez! Here we go. Oh. Where's the first sprint again? What kilometre? Anvil. What should I do? Get rid of it? Yeah? Get rid of it. $11.7, okay. I'm not gonna worry too much about position yet. Although, why is it so hard to stay in the wheels? $52k an hour. Crazy. How do you bin a power up? Guys, this is a game, remember? I'm in that outdoor world at the minute. So how do I bin stuff? Oh, companion app. Oh, I'm not on the companion app. Oh well, we'll use it for the crack. It's good training. This is alright, I can manage this. I can manage this so far. 150 beats a minute. Oh. Good sign that nobody else is talking in Discord. I'm not on my own. See lots of people doing like below 4 watts per kilo here. How did they get away with it? I know. I'm useless. Yep. I actually increased my trainer difficulty this week. Because obviously I'm stuck on a 42 tooth ring. I got a 1 by now, guys. So hopefully on the climb that'll help me a bit. Give me a bit more resistance. Because I'm in a 42. I don't have like a 53 big ring to push against. Oh, pardon me. If there's a tailwind, Daniel. Got you. Thanks, guys. Thanks. You educate me. You got it. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to. That's what I'm gonna have to be like. I'm gonna have to do something really daft, aren't I? I'm gonna have to be like first of the KOM or something. if I want to survive that descent with a 42 ring. If I was outside on the road, like my road knowledge and experience, like you'd be able to get around it. You can't get around it on this, can you? Good old physics. Okay, halfway to the first sprint. Top 40. Yeah, I'm going to try my best to position myself. It's not easy, obviously, when you breathe into your nose. Not your nose, what am I talking about? Breathing through every hole in your body. But I'll try. I'm not going to have much of a sprint on me, but at least my heart rate's quite low, so I've got plenty of room to move at the minute. All this hill climb training, it's like my body's allergic to tempo. Some people have no idea, Michael. I include myself. So, to get this right, we've got sprint coming up, and then the aqueduct, and then the petite. That doesn't sound very easy. Okay, 2k to go. Hardest bit for me is holding position, especially when I know it's critical because I haven't got a sprint on me. It's a good position. Well, that's a warm up done. I've gone. I shouldn't be doing these races really. As you can see, the shape, oh my word, God, my heart rate. Yeah, I was on the limit and then I attacked. You never know unless you try. The tactic was for me to go there anyway, but the run into it was quite hard, like the lower slopes of it, and I didn't have, like I thought, I mean, let's chance it, stick with the tactics. I love the fact that new viewers think I'm absolutely crap. I am actually crap right now. Oh. No, it's the engine, it's the aerobic engine for sure. Like, it's been almost 8 weeks now. It's been almost 8 weeks. You lose a bit in 8 weeks, I tell you that for nothing. Especially when you go very, very specific in your training. Like, you wouldn't expect like Chris Hoy to win the Tour de France. Although I did think, oh, I'd be alright there, but yeah, heart rate tells a different story. As most of you probably know, once that heart rate goes over and above, you've got to come down. I kind of thought, with the way I was feeling good. I thought, if I can go, then actually I can maybe sustain the 180s. Yeah, 53rd. Oh. I've always said don't get fit, get fat. Yeah, for those of you that are new here, or if you haven't like been following my videos, you only watch the live streams, like you probably totally missed that I'm training for the National Hill Climb Championships in Britain. And so basically all my training has been like I don't think I've done an effort over 3 minutes in training. That's why I'm dying a million deaths. The trouble is, I'm seen as a threat. You know, everybody knows that I'm one of the best Zwift racers in the world. And like, you can probably laugh at that right now, but you know, in a couple of months' time, I'll prove you wrong. But it's like, the fact is, like, people will still follow me in a race, thinking that, you know, I'm still world class, but I'm not. So they chase me down, and then I go pop, and then they're stuck in no man's land. I don't see the point in, like, for me now, the trouble is I gotta keep riding for the team, but if I'm thinking about my interests, I would get off the bike now. And it's getting late, but no, Howell had a drop out. He had a drop out on that last corner. Yeah, that's what I did warn them about, like, I did warn them about me trying to get away on that KOM. I was like, the KOM is too fast, and it's not even a KOM, is it? Do I want to? Yeah, I want to do Zwift Worlds. Yeah, I may as well try and get in it. The point cut off. I can't remember what I was talking about. I can't remember. No, I know it doesn't, Tim, but I'm a little bit obliged to. I got so many comments. Top 30 gets points. Why is this group still riding so hard? This is what I dislike about the point system, like, the race is over, like, you're not going to win the bike race, but it all comes down to points, blah blah blah. When we raced on the road, we were like, it's such a waste of time, like, point. Oh. I was going to try and close it. Yeah, at the end of the day, it provides a story. Like, in 2 months' time, it'd be interesting to see how I stack up in season 2 or whatever. You know, when I'm not faffing about on a 2-minute hill. Trouble is, you can't just pull it softly. Thank you, Marco. We have lost 100 viewers though. I don't think I do, Gareth, because some people who even follow me religiously don't even know how long the national outcome is. And I've said it like almost in every video. So, like, I think if they don't know, then these guys don't know. You know what I mean? Have I done any cross races? Yeah, I did a couple and then I crashed. And then I bruised my kneecap. Because you can bruise bone, I don't know if you know that. And I literally couldn't, like, I couldn't walk because of my because basically I bruised the bone, so all the pressure, I couldn't ride my bike or anything, so I sacked that off pretty quick. What power will I need to win the nationals? So it's going to be about 3 minutes. And I'm going to need close to 9 watts per kilo for 3 minutes. Do you think I'm joking? I'm not. And yes, there are people doing that. I don't think we give people in the UK enough respect. Just because they don't do what I do and shout about it and show the power numbers doesn't mean it's not possible. I probably have to do slightly more because I'm on a heavier bike. No, lucky you don't know bike racing if that's the case. No offense, but this just proves that specific training works. That's what this proves. Me getting dropped proves that specific training works. Yeah, the thing is, William, like, especially those repeated efforts as well, like, I've actually found the aqueduct easier than like the first sprint, because it was backed up. Like I had a short recovery and I had to go again. And then it was the same with the KOM. Like when I like dropped myself, people were already out the back, so it shows that I did damage and that people weren't able to sustain the pace. Granted, the pace was like crazy, but still. Yeah, Tom Bell is a good shout for the win this year. But you can never say for sure, because the Nationals is like the pinnacle. So anybody can win it, you know, literally anybody. You know, remind people like when I won, actually, I was beaten 2 weeks before by Andrew Feather on a climb that was almost the same as Hexr, the one that I won the Nationals on. And then on the Nationals day, I must have been like in the shape of my life on that one day, and that's how you do it, you know. It's almost like it's irrelevant what's happened prior to the Nationals, because, you know, the script can get ripped up, you know. What's my 3 minute PB now? 8.5 watts per kilo. So, like, I'm fairly confident to say that I won't win the Nationals. A lot of people say, oh, don't write yourself off. But I would be chuffed. Like, I would consider it a win anyway if I was top 10, you know, because it's just not my bag. I mean, it's my bag now, but it shouldn't be my bag. Like, I shouldn't be getting a top 10 on a short hill climb when, you know, the longer ones I can turn my hand to in a split second. The shorter ones, I'm going up against some people who literally just specialise in those and don't even touch the long hill climbs. You know, I'm somewhat of a different breed to the others, because, you know, I come from that racing background, the stage racing background, the pro racing background, the super long climbs at altitude and things like that. I come from those, so to be able to do both long and short, you know, not many people can do, basically. It's incredibly difficult to do, because it all comes down to physiology and everything. Like this training I've been doing the last 2 weeks to get myself ready for the Nationals, like, I've just been having personal bests after personal bests every week. Because when you start to train for something that, you know, your body is not used to, and, you know, it's really like a sponge and soaking it up. And that's why I'm just making, like, every week I'm making big strides and learning things about pacing myself and, you know, not pacing myself. Everything, really. And that's why I'm getting better and better. Like, when we get to Nationals, you know, it's going to be the accumulation of everything. What's the result of the hill climb? What do you mean? It hasn't come yet? We haven't raced the hill climb. Yeah, and don't write Andy Nichols off, like, only 2 seconds behind Tom Bell yesterday. I'm surprised none of you are rooting for me. I'm joking. Am I still confident in my 42.28? 100%. So the reason why I was grinding on the rake, and you'll see in the video tomorrow, is because it was super slippery. So a lot of people were complaining they were getting tyre slip on the 25% gradient, and Winnuts isn't as steep as that, and it's better tarmac. So what I found was, because of my 18 to 28 cassette, I wasn't getting that big jump between gears, so I was actually able to ride really smooth, and that was a game changer. I had no tyre slip, even though I was changing gear on the steeper sections in the wet, and people were looking at my cassette afterwards. They were like, what on earth is this? It's like I'd never seen it before. So I consider what I'm doing to be a game changer. And a 4230, like Bertie, you know, if I want to do 500 watts of win it, I'm not going to be in a 4230. Like, you've got to do something you've never done before. It's got to be a superhuman element of strength. Like, I won't be in my granny ring getting up there, that is for sure. Yeah, good question, Michael. It's hard to keep up the chat. I don't know. Yeah, that's it, Marco, that's it. You can pull it out on the day, buddy. I'm not doubting everybody else can, but you can never doubt what the day can bring people. That's it, Kev. I mean, like I said, a lot of people in the UK hill climbing scene, like a lot of people they only stick to the same hills. Just like in time trialing, you know, you only stick to your local courses or something because you know what your personal best is. A lot of people won't travel and they won't go and do, you know, like a new hill climb, or one that's outside of their comfort zone, you know, a longer one. You know, if they're only very good at short ones, why would they go and do the longer ones? And it's why, like, when there is a long hill climb national championships, a lot of people don't enter it because they know they haven't got a chance. And with a short hill climb, you know there's a bigger chance of you succeeding because obviously it's not as long and the marginals are marginal. So, you know, you could, like me yesterday, I came 14th. That doesn't tell the whole story, because I was only 10 seconds off of third place. And that's just incredible. Like 10 seconds I know seems a lot, but if I was on a 5 kilo bike, if I wasn't using a GoPro, if I didn't wear a helmet, all these things add up, you know. If I was on a, all these things add up basically. And I'm still mega chuffed with that ride yesterday. What's my weight I'm striving for on race day? Anything below 60 kilos. Anything below 60. Yeah, Tom Bell took Andy Feather's KOM today on Winnats, but at least I not remind you that when I did win the Nationals, a couple of weeks before it, Andrew Feather came and took my KOM, and everyone was talking about it. And then when it came to race day, he tanked, and I smashed it, and I did actually smash it. So I just warn you about that. Sometimes it's not a good thing to show your form. Sometimes it's a good thing because you can crush some souls, but it doesn't taint my armor at all. In fact, what he's done today is give me more information, which is exactly what I need. I don't think, well, Ian, I think the ambition is to always win it, isn't it? But there's only things you can control, and like to win it, you know, I'd obviously have to be on the best equipment I assumed I would be on the very best equipment for the British Hill Climb Championships. Like, I thought I was going to be on like a 5-something kilo bike. I thought I was going to be, you know, just kitted out to the gills with the best, so that it would like even the playing field a little bit. Because I know, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm one of the best riders there, but I don't think I can compete with top 3 on this bike. Like, Tom Bell, Andrew Feather, they're all super nice guys. Everyone is. I probably come across as an angry, skinny calf hill climber because I'm the only one public about anything. Well, I'll tell you something for free, Ian. I'm not going there and not just setting off and going absolutely full gas. I'm not going there to do anything else. When I won the Nationals, I pulled an effort out that I'd never done before in my life. The week before the National Hill Climb Championships, I did 420 watts for 8 minutes, and that was the best I'd ever done in my life. And then a week later, on the day of the Nationals, I committed to doing 420 for 12 minutes, and I did it. So, don't ever let someone tell you can't do something, and don't ever think that you can't achieve top spot, because, like I said, you can never know what happens on the day. You know, for all I know, I could pull out 6 watts per kilo, 600 watts out the bag on that day for 2 and a bit minutes, and if I can just hang on for grim death, you never know what can happen. You never know what can happen. I've still got the advantage on my side of racing knowledge and experience. You know, those years of racing, you know, they're worth something. Worth something. That's it, yeah, there's going to be lots of you on the climb as well. That's going to be incredibly emotional, I tell you. And I don't mean bike racing not mercy emotional. Like, it's going to be actually emotional. To see what backpedal has become, and like, I consider you all part of my network and my team, you know, my team of people that spur me on. And anyway, let's not talk about it now, because we're in the middle of a race. Like, I'll basically be an emotional wreck in the documentary that we make. National Hill Climb should be streamed. I think we're thinking of trying to stream it ourselves. Maybe just my ride, or the last couple of people. It was streamed last time, but I can't remember if it was on YouTube or Facebook. Oh. Ian, plenty of people, I have to say, plenty of people have offered for me to ride their bikes. Lots of people have offered for me to ride their 5 kilo bikes. Unfortunately, I've had to turn them down because, like, I'm actually contracted to ride a Tifosi bike, and I know, like, I've done it once before. I've done it once before where I've ridden a bike that's outside my team bike sponsor. I'm not going to do it again because that caused the stir as it was. We'll see what happens after the Nationals. That's right, Jacob, yeah. what happened to the super light 5 kilo bike. I'm not going to chase this group. So the 5 kilo bike didn't materialize. Yeah, it's a long story, and I can't share it because that would be inappropriate, but I thought it was going to be 5 kilos, and then yeah, I don't know, I thought wrong, obviously, but I think I assumed, and assumption is the mother of all F-ups, as they say. So I take that loss. It's my own fault. But this bike that I've had to make into the hill climbing bike, it's not ideal because it's a fair bit heavier. It's 6.8 kilos versus what a lot of people are riding, 5.3-ish kilos. But so I hate talking about it because it's like I shouldn't have to talk about it. Like, I should be on a 5 kilo bike. Like, I don't care if I have to spend 10 grand next year to get my bike 5 kilograms. Like, I just shouldn't be. I'm freaking ex-British hill climb champion, and I just want the best. Like, I just shouldn't. Oh, I'm just not talking about it anymore. No, don't bother Tifosi about it, because it's not their issue, guys. It's my issue. I'm to blame with regards to, like, getting things like yeah, I want to speak to. I've reached out to. I'm not going to tell you who I've reached out to, but I've reached out to some components, some bike brand components, and it's not been good news. So, like, I guess if I wanted to ride those components, I'd have to buy them, which is a little bit disappointing, but you can't get everything for free in life, can you? But yeah, I just got to do my best with what I got, and I also don't know, like, what are your guys' thoughts on, like, disc brake and rim brake? Like, I know it's a controversial topic, but I don't think I can, like, I think I just want to stay rim brake, and I don't think, like, a lot of bike brands are creating rim brake bikes anymore. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. I don't deserve the best, really. The problem is I'm talking in the heat of the moment here when I'm riding a bike, and it's like, that's not appropriate of me, and that's not right of me. But I'm just a full-time athlete, like, and I pour everything into this, and I expect the best for myself, you know? I expect the best for myself. And I just want to give you all the best. Give you all the best on the Nationals Day. Never be satisfied, guys. Need to crowdsource. Need to crowdsource for a factor or something. blacked out factor, rim brake, VAM or 2, or crowdsource for some light components or something. There might be a drone following him on the day, Jacob. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Trek him under. Yeah, I don't think Trek will... Michael. Is your wife watching, Michael? Kurt won. Ah. Oh. Yeah, trouble is... No, you gotta keep your brakes on. You gotta keep your brakes on, guys. Nah, Rob is far more complicated than that. It's far more complicated than that. I did genuinely think that the bike was going to be like 5 kilos, so it's not like I'm not contracted to ride the disc brake bike that I was given a while back. I'm contracted to ride a Tifosi, so you know, when I said I was going to ride this, I assumed that would be okay because it's a Tifosi bike, but they don't make this bike anymore. You can buy it on eBay if you like. You can buy this frame on eBay, this frame set for £600. I'm not trying to sell you the bike, by the way, but like, considering what I'm doing on a £600 frame set, then you should all go and buy it. You should all go and buy it. I think it's a bargain. What team bikes were I sponsored by when I was a pro? I rode Kondo, which are based in London, they're a British brand, and Zwift. Zwift Carbon, which are in Portugal. Oh. Yeah, cut down the handlebars. They're my handlebars, I'm not cutting them. And they're carbon fibre anyway, so you're only going to save about 10 grams. No, I love the guys at Tifosi. Like, I've got a good friendship with them, and you know, they pulled the rabbit out of the hat with that bike they created, the Anarchy. Like, yeah, there's only going to be 10 made, and people are going to be able to buy them next year when they go on sale. I absolutely love the frame set. Like, the Mons frame set is spectacular. Like, that's the one I won the nationals on, but as a rim brake version. So it's got pedigree. It's a flipping good bike. Like. Yeah, you need 2 working brakes. Cane Creek do brakes. These standard Shimano Tickr brakes that I'm running, they weigh like 180 grams each, and the Cane Creek ones only weigh 80 grams each. So you're saving 200 grams on brake calipers. But they're about £600 to buy. Yeah, I didn't. I think, Chris, there's a couple of people in the 4 kilo range, but I don't think they're close to 4 kilo. Is mine going to be sub 7 kilos from Winlets? Yeah, it will be, Bertie, it will be. Yeah, I don't get it either, Michael, I don't get it either. If I could pick one bike to race on, what would I choose? I can't tell you. Can't tell you. I don't know what exactly I'm contributing to this team in these races. An 8 kilo weight limit, that'll be epic, wouldn't it? That'll be epic. Sub 8 kilos is good for an aero bike, yeah, I think it is. Oh, they're all roughly in that range, aren't they? Like, if you're talking about like proper aero with discs, like they're usually like in that 7.5 kilo range. I gotta upload my dual recording. Cheers, guys. I'm glad they're finished. What is it? What does this look like? Ah, yuck. Yeah, it was a nice recovery ride. I'm glad actually, because like otherwise I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight, and then all those little things add up, don't they, when you're trying to peak for one day. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the chats, guys, because the chats make this stream for sure. I hope they do anyway, so we finished 11th tonight, so that's another. What am I going to train for after the hill climb? Well, I've just entered a race around Wales. Entered a race around Wales in April next year, and we've also got, or is it May next year? Can't remember. We've also got our first back pedal sportive / big ride in North Wales, organised for next year, or it's starting to get organised. So if you want to get involved with that, you can join the Discord server that we have, back pedal Discord server. I think there's like 15 of us going at the minute, so that's alright. Thanks for the message, Kev. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna check out because it's late already. You should all get to bed. Just like me. I'm grateful I can actually sleep after these things, but I appreciate lots of you can't. So I'm gonna sign off and let you get going. Cheers, everyone. Oh. Nice one, Michael. Cheers, everyone. See you soon.